Hello, my friends. Today we're going to talk about walking it off. I'm FlyLady Kat, and this is where I teach you how to have peace in your life, control in your home, and finally learn how to love yourself. If you've never watched my videos before, please go watch one of my very old videos, but it's still good, it's still pertinent, and it's called How to Do the FlyLady System for Newbies. When you're done, then you can come back and start watching the daily videos. You don't have to catch up, and it's something I don't want you to do. Just come back and start watching the daily videos. Okay, so welcome, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. All right, for everyone else, and for all of you newbies who've watched the video, welcome, and today we're talking about walking it off. You've heard of maybe a football player who got hit really hard and he's over on the sidelines walking it off. He's walking. He's not sitting whining in the corner. He's walking it off. He's trying to walk it off. They hurt themselves really badly sometimes, and you see them insisting that they're going to walk it off even though you know they're really not that good. But in our lifetime, we have so many little things, little dings, little personal hurts, little things that happen to us that make us come down and make us not feel like the best homemaker out there. And so what I want you to do when those things happen, I want you to walk it off. I want you to shake it off. I want you to get back to center. And how do we do that in homemaking? Well, we do our routines. We do our routines no matter what. If you can, I'd like you to do your basic weekly plan. If you have mastered that or at least gotten a good handle on that, then you can add in your zone. And once you're doing all three, I call that spinning 3 plates, right? Remember the sticks with the plates in the old circuses? They used to spin the plates. You can do it. You can learn to spin 3 plates. When your focus is on your priorities, then you're going to be able to shake it off, to walk it off. Remember that we have priorities. Our number one priority is to our Creator. Our second priority is to our spouse. Our third priority is to our children. Our fourth priority is to our home. Our fifth priority is to our job. And our sixth is our friends and everyone else. So remember that when you are making your plan in your planner, what is your priority? Are you giving way too much time to outside priorities and not giving the real person or persons the time that they need to have? Not even housekeeping is before your children or your husband. They're first. The reason you're keeping your home, getting it organized and streamlined, whether you're a payroll homemaker or an at-home homemaker, is so that your family can have an easier life and you can have an easier life and a more pleasant life. So when you start focusing on that and take your eyes off of whatever criticism you've received or whatever failure you think you've committed in some way, and you put your eyes back on the true focus of what has to be done, you're going to be able to walk it off, okay? All right, so let's talk about the actual process of doing the routines. You know, I talk to you about this all the time, but you can't hear it too many times. The first thing is you need a planner. That is your tool. That planner is where you're going to write down everything you're doing. Not everything, but everything that you're not normally doing now, okay? So in the planner, and I'm using currently, I've just started using Kimmy's planner from She's in Her Apron. It's an excellent planner. I find it's almost perfect for a homemaker. So much better than all the other generic ones out there. This one is just great, especially if you have ADHD, ADD, or in some other way you're sidetracked. You are going to enjoy this one so much, and you will find that it holds you accountable. So fill out your planner during your planning and desk day for the next week. If you have just now started with me and you're ready to begin, take your planner today and plan out from today till what, depending on what day of the week it is and what day you're planning to do your planning and desk day, plan out to the day of your planning and desk day. So if you're a payroll homemaker and your planning and desk day is on Sunday afternoon, then plan out through Sunday. And then on Sunday, you're going to plan out Monday through the next Sunday. If you're an at-home homemaker and you've decided your planning and desk day is on a Wednesday, these are the conventional times, then you would plan out through the end of Wednesday. So when you sit down on Wednesday, you're going to plan Thursday to the next Wednesday. Or you could plan out all the way till Sunday, just like the weekend people do, just like the payroll people do, And then when you plan on Wednesday, you could plan the next week, Monday to Sunday. Either way, as long as you have things planned out in advance, okay? So plan out in your planner what you're going to do. Know that you have routines. The routines are the morning routine, the after dinner routine, the before bed routine. Those are the three basic ones. And then we have other important ones. Laundry is a routine all by itself. Clutter stops, what I call clutter stops, they are a routine by themselves. So these little routines are sprinkled throughout the day, every day. Now we have laundry we don't do on Sunday if you're an at-home homemaker, or Saturday, and we don't do paper on Sunday, no matter if you're an at-home or payroll. So there are some days that are special and you don't do anything on those days other than keep it holy, or spend it with your family, or renewing your spirit on those days, on that day. Okay, so you're going to get your routines down pat. You're going to practice those routines. So if you've been knocked off and you feel like I need to get back to center, then you're going to walk it off by actually doing those routines, checking them off as you do them, looking at your planner in the morning and saying, this is what I'm going to do today, looking at your planner at night and saying, this is what I did today. Okay? Oftentimes people will say to me when I'm mentoring them, oh, Kat, I just had a terrible week. And I'll say, well, what was so bad about it? Did you do your morning routines? Oh yeah, I've got those down pat. Everything? You did swish and swipe? You put your dishes away? Oh yeah. Okay, did you do your after dinner routine? Well, I didn't sweep. Okay, and did you do your before bed routine? I did do that, except for one day. And I didn't make meals like I wanted to make. What? You did great. You came from doing no kind of a plan to doing really great on your plan. I'm not one to give you false accolades, but that is not false. You are doing well. Remember, this whole process is like the tortoise and the hare. You're not the hare. The hare loses. I want you to win. And it's the dripping of water that wears away stone. The dripping of water that wears away stone. And that's what we're doing, okay? So get your routines in order. If you are a person who's already gone to the second stage where you're doing the basic weekly plan, then jump on it. Focus on that. Get your mind on the right things. And then if you've done that and you're now ready to do your zones, get your zone. Your zone takes 15 minutes a day. At-home homemakers, 15 minutes. Payroll homemakers, you concentrate on your zones for 1 hour on Saturday morning. You can do it. Okay, so we're going to get this done, and then we're going to have free time. There will be free time in your day, and you will still have, your house will still be cluttered. It will still be disorganized, because we're not going to do it all in a day. We're not going to do it all in a week or even a month. It takes a long time to bring it around. And I have clients to this moment who will say to me, Kat, and you all know who you are, I'm going to just really buckle down and do all this stuff first. I'm going to do all this stuff. I know you don't want me to, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to work for 6 hours in my house and get it just great, so then I can do the FlyLady plan. And I say to them every single time, nope, that's not what I want you to do at all. That's the opposite of what I want you to do. Because when you do that, you don't establish a habit. You just stress yourself out more. You stress yourself out and you get to the point where you say, okay, golly, I did all that hard work and I never quite learned how to keep it that way, and I'm trying to do the FlyLady system, but somehow it's collapsing all around me. Because to do the FlyLady system requires you to do it in little pieces, little bites, okay? All right, that's it for today. I want you to shake it off, walk it off. If something has offended you, or if you've even offended yourself, keep your priorities in order, learn to say no, keep your commitments. So if you've overcommitted, you have to keep your commitments. But if you have, those commitments have slipped away, don't feel guilty and take on some other commitment. Remember your priorities. Okay, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. And always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.